Coach David Marsh, you have a new job. Explain what's going on.
Well, pretty exciting news. I talked to the athletic director last night, Earl Edwards, in California, who I found out in my last conversation with him is a swim dad. His daughter swam at North Coast and then at Stony Brook. So we had a very swimming-oriented conversation, and I agreed to accept the head men's and women's swimming coaching job at UC San Diego. And UC San Diego is a Division II program that is working toward a Division I status as a school overall athletic department. There's a lot of new development there. They have arguably one of the best facilities in the world as far as training goes. 2 50-meter pools side by side, incredible weight room. And probably the most compelling thing to me was when I met with the swimmers out there. It was really fascinating. I asked them, I say, who has made the decision to come to UC San Diego based almost purely on academics, and every hand went up but one. It's sort of what I've experienced with, kind of Katie Miley and Kate Mills, and sort of has the Ivy League feel to the culture of the team and the student athletes that are on the team. And yet there's a real eagerness about what can we do to become a better team. Corey and Dan and Matt Macedo have talked to all these guys about what the sort of history has been, getting a feel for it. And I really think there's a great future for what can happen in Division II. I mean, Queens has certainly showed that it can be a real hub for the highest of level swimming and unapologetic level swimming. And so I'm very thrilled about joining the Tritons, and I will get going as of July 15th.
So what role does Team Elite play in this move?
Team Elite will stay in Charlotte, North Carolina as far as the base there, so that's the East program. And in the West we'll begin to evolve a similar program like we have with the Queens and within the Division II rules and structure out in La Jolla. And as you can imagine, that's a very, very popular spot, and should be a very attractive spot to athletes that have sort of post-grad aspirations.
So what made it feel right to go back to college after 10 years?
Well, I've missed college. I mean, when you get the energy of sort of an 18 to 22-year-old and the interaction and the way you can affect their life by sort of giving advice and mentoring and those kind of things, I really have kind of missed that. And so I think, given that the atmosphere there they have a fantastic sort of inter-team structure where the first things are academics. The second thing is their swimming, and there is a social component. So they seem to have a very good understanding of that. The UC San Diego culture academically certainly runs things, and that's the #1 priority, and then athletics come behind that. So I'm just going to enjoy that aspect of coaching these kind of athletes and these kind of people.
And not, compared to some of the other openings out there, this was the one that stood out to you the most. Why?
A combination of a lot of things. I mean, I've been out to San Diego the last 2 Marches for the whole month, and who can not love San Diego, right? I mean, it's an amazing place, and just the feel, the vibe of the people, the energy, and maybe the best of the best is arguably La Jolla, and so those things are certainly where UC San Diego is located. It's my wife is from Southern California. Kristen is coached at Mission Viejo, coached at Fullerton, and so she knows that area very well. And then we're, my wife and I are about to be empty nesters, and Maddie, our youngest, is excited. She actually likes to surf, so that worked out pretty well too. And so it's really a combination. David, as it's been for me for a long time, I try to make decisions based on holistic decisions, and certainly college swimming, the ability to initiate a Team Elite West, which is something I've had hope for a long time, and to collaborate with a city that I think I can have a great impact on in terms of the overall swimming. Those 3 things are real drivers for me, and yes, there's some great jobs out there right now, and there will be more in the future, and I'm really honored when I get asked to be involved in considering that, but right now, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah. What is it about the Division II structure in the NCAA that maybe provides a different opportunity compared to D1 with all the things you want to do?
Well, Division II allows more people to feel like they're competing. When you're talking about Division II, you're talking about depth, you're talking about everybody matters, you're talking about, like my son, for example, is a Division II track runner at Queens. his experience at Queens, even though he's not a world class or even a national class runner, has been amazing. It's been life transforming. And I've learned over my time, kind of being there at Swim Mac as I've evolved Mac from a team that very intentionally became a place where we sent people to college as part of a goal, that people competing as student athletes in college may be one of the most valuable things they can do just behind getting a degree, perhaps. And that happens in a beautiful way at Division II and Division III, I would say, and in a very different way than Division I. Not that Division I's wrong, but I think you're able to naturally blend the academic experience and the athletic experience even better than you can at the most intense Division I situations. And we'll be able to offer the top of the top. So if somebody super fast wants to come to UC San Diego, I'll coach them up to that level, the world-class level they desire. If somebody wants to come in and they're coming out of high school and aspire to be a next level athlete, then we'll coach them up to that. So I think as I've done with Team Elite, I'll meet the team's motivation and the individual's motivation and coach them from there. And it's a very healthy setting. It's very realistic. There aren't exorbitant budgets. You have to sort of rub nickels every now and then to make things work, and that's what I've done at Swim Mac. I mean, I've had to rub nickels all 10 years with Team Elite, and it's part of what we do, and I think it's real world, and I'm very excited about getting out to this amazing location, but also diving back into the full picture of San Diego swimming and making a difference.
So real quick, what's the future for Team Elite in Charlotte?
Team Elite in Charlotte, the plan is to stay right there. If we didn't do anything, it would still be an outstanding situation, with Jeff Dugdale at the helm, and as an athletic director at Queens, with John Long, who's helped us this summer, Matt Gearing here has been helping all summer, has been assistant coach, Bob Grosseth. I mean, there's already a lot of coaching knowledge. That they're guys that are my people, that we collaborate, we're friends, and so the idea is to not move the boat, but we'll have more than one boat, and maybe eventually more than one boat beyond that, and all the boats will rise. And that's what I think we need in USA Swimming. I think we need some post-grad places where post-grads can focus on their type of improvement that they need, the unique things that they need, and within structures at Queens and at UC San Diego, that is possible.
Well, Coach, congrats on the new job. Good luck.
Thank you.